Rocky Road, Scorpio.
Is a mint chip party. Just like it's a Scorpio party, baby. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. I believe we're halfway through the zodiac. So what better time to have a little Scorpio party, baby, baby, yeah.
Well, did we get close to the number here? We're not at 90%.
We're not even at 80%.
Yep.
So
10% more of the people got to smash that like button. We'll do a sexy time reading. But
smash that like if you want a little sexy time.
Well, actually, I think what it's called is a 1K collective, a collective reading where you pick a person and I pull cards for you. We go over what you want for the answer to that person. Smash that like button. All right. What am I doing again? I'm doing Scorpios. Almost forgot about that I was in a Scorpio party.
Yeah, Scorpio party, baby.
Is it going to stay a Scorpio party? Let's see. I am hoping that it does. Let's see what the cards have to say. Let me channel Kevin Copeland. You pulled the Eight of Swords as your first card. Holy shit.
Woo.
The Lord of Shortened Force. Feeling nice and short force?
Never.
You pulled the Ace of Pentacles, the challenge. The overall here is the Devil card reversed. Ooh! And we got the Eight of Cups as your way to get through this. Oh, no. No.
Oh,
Scorpio.
yeah.
Wow, this is a fucking... You know, Scorpio's life's changed in the matter of fuck. Eight of Swords, toxic energy needs to go. Either you're, and especially a Devil reversed is always like pulling out of a person who could be projecting that you're demonic and you're evil when really they're the ones doing evil shit. You pulled the Eight of Cups as your way through your challenge, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's almost like you see this horizon line, you see this beautiful thing that could be manifested in the relationship, but either somebody's walking out or you feel like somebody's walking out, somebody's throwing around toxic shit of, oh, you're bad, you're devilish or demonic, or somebody's too caught up in that dark shit. You can't come into the Ace of Pentacles, into the beautiful reality with dark shit. So we're going to get deeper on this, but I got a feeling like this is like one of those weeks where it's like you need to be aware, just all Scorpios, who's toxic or where you been blinded into like some sort of toxic situation. Okay. Something's gone toxic. You can clean it up, but you got to get out of like, you know, definitely don't be doing that devil shit. You know, that gets locked into like some dark shit, alcohol, abuse, like weird shit, like getting chained, over obsessed. You got an Eight of Cups, just saying the way you get through this is walking away from the idea of the perfection of a relationship. Because maybe that's the toxicity that maybe you and a partner are trying for, or that why you can't find a partner that if you're dating, because you're overly obsessed with it's got to look this certain way, and maybe you need to walk away from that. Find out some more in the details right now here. How do we get you? What's up with this toxic energy? What's up with it? When you're teasing you this song. What's up with Brittany? She getting her money yet?
I don't know. Hashtag free Britney.
She get that pape? She move it all into Bitcoin? She should get all her money and she should move it all to Bitcoin and bring the price up. It would bring up the price. If she put it like all of her money in, she'd probably bring the price up another like $20,000, like $80K, and like make a bunch of money and take just the Bitcoin like profit and then like put that in her own account and then be like, okay, whatever, fucking you motherfuckers just hold on to whatever that is and still my money, but don't manage it and that's it. Like just keep it in account and I'll live off my Bitcoin and go live like free Britney. tell her to take her money and invest it in a Bitcoin, and it will pump up to fucking 80K. And next thing you know, fucking take your winnings from buying it at like 55,000 where it's at right now and fucking over. Just like that. There's solving Brittany's problems right there. I just solved Brittany's problems for her.
Well, she doesn't have control over her finances.
See, well, there's the issue. They asked if she still had her papers, but I guess she don't. I mean, it's pretty easy to get. I mean, she needs to just go break into fucking. She needs to go to the bank and just be like, "Yes, hi, I'm Britney Spears. Like, fucking, this is my account." And then they'll be like, "Oh, like whatever. Your father needs to be here." Be like, "Yo, here he signed this power of attorney over to me. Just fucking print out the power of attorney thing, get the money, go put it in Bitcoin, fucking take that shit, and then fucking boom, take her returns back. It'll be like 3 days, and then boom, and then fucking just like cash out, make a new bank account, and then fucking throw all of it back, and then be like, oh yeah, well, I don't know what you're talking about." Eight of Pentacles reversed. God, it's such a boring card, the Eight of Pentacles. I really hate to say it, but I got a feeling there's some toxic situation going on right now. Maybe it popped out of nowhere. Maybe it's been going on. And it's time to get this thing off that conveyor belt. So maybe it's not some dramatized thing. Maybe you're over dramatizing it. Maybe it's just like simple issues of like got caught up into too many things here. But it's like, get back to the mastery here of making your love life happy instead of like wheeling and dealing in fucking a clunked out like conveyor belt of just things not going right and kind of feeling like that it's toxic. Like that's the toxic card. Eight of Swords is not fun in a relationship. And I feel like you got to pull yourself out of that energy. Pull the Ace of Wands though with this Devil reversed. Gosh, if you can let go in a relationship or if you're dating somebody, the negative energy that's going around right now this week, man, I think you're going to go into pop up into the ultimate love story much more here. It'll go farther. I think that there's a lot of perfection that needs to be dropped. It could be from another person or it could be from you. That's definitely a lot of the story. And it's stupid shit. It's like small shit. It's not big shit. But it's being demonized as big shit by you or somebody else. You got Pluto. Oh, it's time for a big change. It's time to. I feel like though it's like a new beginning or a transformation. Like the transformation's finally here for you. Something's ending. Or maybe you're still connected to an ex too, or, and you got to let it go. But this is definitely it's coming. Everything's coming to a head. And whoever you're thinking about or whatever relationship you're in, you got the Gratitude card. This is something not to just walk away from, and physically, this is about seeing like what to walk away from that's getting rid of the gratitude of the love situation that's going on with the person. Or that person needs to do that to you. But if you don't see that by the end, like don't definitely sit in this thing. I don't recommend that kind of shit. I'll be the first one to say, like, as a Leo, don't fucking sit in a relationship that's not working out. I wonder what the shadow is with this. Well, the temple of my body. Again, this is like getting out of the love and just in the most physical little zones about things or a major zone about something. And that's what the toxic energy is. Like the temple of my body is not that temple since it's got toxic energy being stabbed at it. And the transformation is about letting go of a lot of this kind of darker, like kind of controlling, kind of like forcing energy and finding the mastery instead of like being the master of walking away from beautiful situation, being the master of, stepping forward into the beautiful situations and letting stupid shit kind of fly out. Like you have the Ace of Pentacles here. Like let's call him Ganesh and see what Ganesh has to say. Ganesh is letting everyone know to embrace. Yeah, I got a feeling it wasn't about letting go. It's about embracing a good change that's going to get rid of a lot of the stupid, dark shit around you. If you're single, it's also about learning to embrace people instead of holding those dark things to kind of, that block you from. Look at that rat hugging that Ganesh right there. Look at that rat. If you're single, Scorpio, you're dealing with Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you have too many values you're holding up and you're not able to let anything in, and that's the toxic energy. Or you're letting in toxic energy because you don't have any self-worth. and you're just whoring around. But relationship ones, you got the Knight of Wands here. This is trying to find that fire and light and jump back into that in a relationship, finding that spark again, that love again. And so there's definitely a lot to embrace here. I feel like the embracing definitely in partnerships are definitely a lot easier to go through. I think with single ones, there's a lot of like quarrels over values. And I think that's like learn to embrace each other and find the common values opposed to being segregated over opposing. It could be even like through political ones too and stuff like that. Spiritual, religious ones. Moon in Aquarius, 8th house. Yeah, I mean, that's that disconnecting from the dark shit and the shadow, but it's also learning to connect and understand the shadow and to actually like, are you going to, this is the big question, Scorpio. Are you or this other person or together, all three, ready to fully 100% commit all the way, even though it's going to be a completely like new radical out of nowhere choice? And are you ready to purge the bullshit and step into the higher realm? Or are you going to still stay in the emotional toxic darkness?
Yeah, I like the processing that you bring up instead of just kind of sitting in the toxicity of past relationships or sitting in the toxicity of your own self-pity, your own self-doubt when it does come to relationships, and even that relationship with yourself. Maybe you're having issues processing and working through traumas. We all do. It takes time. But you got to actually put the energy behind it of working through it. You can't just kind of sit there. I know those thoughts pop back into our minds. I know those emotions pop back into our body because it's past experience. It's past trauma. It's always going to be a part of us. We're never going to lose that aspect of the relationship or that aspect of the trauma, but it's about working through it. It's about actually stepping forward and saying, okay, I'm fine with what happened in the past. I'm fine with any of the issues that I may have caused or any of the traumas that I may have caused too, because it takes two to tango. We're not always the innocent party, even though we like to think that. So work through it, because that bright day might be right in front of you. But if you're focusing on the past, if you're focusing on those shadows, you're not going to be able to see the sunshine on your face.